So there's a whole lot going on in the world right now. Trump just bombed Iran, and I really don't even know what's his plan, but he might have just started a war. We just gotta wait and see how they gonna react. And it doesn't seem like they gonna let that slide. It's crazy how this man bombed 3 nuclear sites and then asked for peace. That's like somebody slapping your mom and then saying, let's squash the beef. But aside from all that, because this man knows how to grab the headlines and make America a trending topic, there's a whole lot of good things going on in the world. Jamaica's partnering with African countries like Ghana and Nigeria to work on direct flights and bilateral trade agreements so that we can conduct business with one another and grow our economies. You got Ibrahim Traore in Burkina Faso doing exceptional things for the economy. Apparently, Burna Boy offered to do a free concert for Burkina Faso, and Ibrahim Traore said, we ain't got no time for that. Right now, we got to handle business. And the people backed him. So they really trying to get down to business and make a difference. On top of that, the 55 members of the African Union have all voted to create one governance for the continent of Africa. And they've got a whole plan in place so that this can be implemented by 2036. And it starts off with the legal alignment phase from 2025 to 2028. And during this phase, they'll also do the pilot testing for the Africoin. From 2029 to 2032, you'll have the structural integration phase. During this phase, you'll have the creation of the Continental Parliament with 10 representatives per country. And then from 2033 to 2036, you'll have the citizenship and governance phase. During this phase, all Africans will receive dual African Union citizenship, and that means that they'll be able to freely travel amongst all African countries. Maybe you didn't know this, but on that huge continent of Africa, there's certain countries that don't allow other African countries to travel to their country without a visa. But by giving these individuals dual African Union citizenship, they'll be able to freely move from country to country. Think about it like this. Imagine living in America and you're in Florida, but you want to go to Texas and you need a visa in order to go there. That can create a huge headache, and it extends the process, and there's an additional fee that you would have to pay just so that you can take a 2-hour flight. Giving the African citizens the freedom to travel within the continent is going to be a huge game changer, because this will give them an opportunity to connect with one another and build with one another, as well as take advantage of opportunities that are in other countries that may not be in theirs. When I first heard this, I was thinking that they were going to make the continent of Africa one country, but no. That's not the case. It's more so like CARICOM, just like how there's Caribbean countries within CARICOM that allow people to freely flow within each country. It's going to be a similar effect like that. Or you could think about it like America, how America has states, but it's going to be within the continent, and they're going to be more integrated and have freedom to travel amongst the countries. That's going to give them an opportunity to leverage their resources and build with one another. And it all sounds good, but there has been 5 major attempts since the 1960s to create a united African government, which have all failed due to fear of losing sovereignty, language and tribal barriers, lack of political will, or Western sabotage. But this time around, it seems different because we're in a new age, and the technology allows us to seamlessly integrate with one another, and already the youth in Africa are connecting with other people on the continent. And it seems to be the perfect time because all 55 members voted for this. So that means that they're not afraid of losing the sovereignty, and you have the political will. And in regards to the language barriers, we have technology that allows us to communicate more effortlessly. And the Western sabotage, well, let's just say they are currently occupied with more important problems. And by the time they figure out what's going on, it'll be a little bit too late. And that's great. But it's about that time. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you're notified every time I make a new post. Until next time.